Hey, what's up guys? Chris here with Garage Gym Warrior, and today I've got a 12-minute stronger chest workout for you. But before we get started into this workout, make sure you check out GarageGymWarrior.com and always subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of these daily workouts. All right guys, like I said, we have a 12-minute stronger chest workout for you today. It's gonna start off with 30 seconds of dumbbell incline bench press. Then we're gonna rest for 30 seconds. Then we're gonna go into 30 seconds of dumbbell alternating bench press on a flat bench. Then we're gonna rest for 30 seconds, and then the final movement today is going to be a flat bench once again, but 30 seconds of dumbbell underhand bench press. Then we're gonna rest for 30 seconds, and we're gonna repeat that for a total of 4 rounds to make up the full 12-minute workout. One thing I wanna emphasize here, guys, is I'm saying that we're doing 30 seconds of each of these movements. Now, 30 seconds is kind of long to do a movement, but what I want you to do is, what I want you to focus on and what I'm trying to force you to do is go to failure on this, not necessarily the full 30 seconds. If you actually reach the 30 seconds, then you've gone too light and I want you to up the weight. What I want you to aim for is about 20 seconds max of the movement, but I want to make sure that you're going to failure on this. Typically, a lot of times we get caught up in a certain number of reps within a set, whether that's 8 reps, 10, 12, 15. We complete that set of reps and then we set the weights down and then we go on to the rest or we go on to the next movement. But what I want you to do is go to failure. Going to failure is what's going to make those muscles grow. So make sure that you are, that's why I've given you 30 seconds to make sure that you're going to failure on this movement. If you reach that 30 seconds, go heavier. All right, guys, so the first movement is gonna be 30 seconds of dumbbell incline bench press. So I've got my bench here. I've got it set up at an incline. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna grab 2 dumbbells, and we're gonna do 30 seconds, or like I said, to failure on this. Now, what we wanna make sure we're doing here is on these dumbbells, I always like to do dumbbell as opposed to barbell. Barbell, you're kind of locked into this position right here and your elbows are kind of flared out. When you come down, puts a lot of added strain on your shoulder joint, and specifically for me, I like to use the dumbbells because I'm able to bring those elbows down close to me at a 45-degree angle, and I'm able to bring those dumbbells down closer to my chest so I get a little bit further range of motion on those, and it alleviates all the pressure that is unneeded on that shoulder joint. So when we're getting these dumbbells into position, you're gonna be probably going pretty heavy on these dumbbells, so make sure you are using your legs to help them get in the position. Don't just kind of come back here, because you can lose one this way and really hurt your elbow, really hurt your shoulder. So make sure you're keeping those dumbbells close and you're bringing them back with your legs, getting them into position, making sure you're securely on this bench before you press those up overhead. We're not in any rush to get these all the way up in front of us. We don't want them hanging down by our sides and injuring ourselves. So we have these 2 dumbbells. We're going to place them on our thighs. We are going to use our thighs and our legs to get them into a nice position here. And from here, now we're going to set our legs down, and then we just press them up once we have a nice foundation. So we're going to go ahead and have them at a nice 45-degree angle here. Everything is stacked nicely. Wrist, elbows, shoulders, everything's nice and aligned here. We are then going to bend at the elbows, keeping those elbows in close to our sides, bringing those dumbbells down to our chest level, and then press them all the way up, squeezing that chest to the top, and then slow and controlled all the way back down. You can do 30 seconds, or like I said, not necessarily 30 seconds. I'm giving you 30 seconds, but I want to make sure that you're choosing a weight that you go to failure. Aim for about 20 seconds, maybe even a little bit less on this, but you're gonna go to failure on this. We don't necessarily have to do a negative, but I just want you to make sure that you're going slow and controlled, so you're engaging that chest and everything is under tension the entire time for the full range of motion. 30 seconds or to failure of those dumbbell incline bench press. Then we're gonna go ahead and rest for 30 seconds. Then we're moving into 30 seconds of dumbbell alternating bench press. So now I'm gonna take this bench, I'm going to put it down in a flat position, and we're gonna alternate on this. So probably end up going a little bit lighter on these than you did on the other ones, because we're gonna have one up in the air, static position, while the other one's coming down. So there's a lot of time under tension on that arm that's up in the front position or up in the raised position the entire time. So you can typically go a little bit lighter. But once again, palms are gonna be facing each other, and a little bit of a 45-degree angle here. Utilize your legs and your thighs to get those dumbbells into position. We're gonna come all the way back here, get those dumbbells into position, set your legs down, press them up overhead. Now from here, same as before, keeping those elbows in close to our sides, we're gonna lower the right one And you can actually bring that elbow down behind your lat. See how deep you can get on these. You can actually go all the way down behind the side of that bench. We're gonna work the kind of the sides of the chest here. And then we press it all the way up. Now this one's gonna remain up as we come down with the next one. And then we're just gonna alternate right and left. So like I said, you might wanna go a little bit lighter on these just because that one is in that static upright position the entire time. A lot of time under tension here, and you're really gonna feel that in your chest. And as always, make sure it's slow and controlled on the down. You don't have to necessarily do a negative, but we're gonna do 30 seconds or really to failure of these alternating dumbbell bench press. You're really gonna feel that in your chest, especially since one of us is under tension the entire time as you come up. And like I said, emphasize coming down. Go deeper than you could typically go. You can actually start to kind of round yourself around that bench as you're doing those in that position, because you're really balanced very nicely with this one up here as you come down, so you can kind of roll back, really get a full range on that pec muscle. All right, guys, so you're gonna do 30 seconds of those, then you're gonna go into 30 seconds of rest after that. Then we're moving into 30 seconds of dumbbell underhand bench press. So when we were on the incline, we were working the upper chest. Then as we were alternating, we're working the mid chest and the sides of the chest. Now we're going underhand and we're working the bottom lower part of your chest. So I'm gonna go a little bit lighter on these since we are doing an underhand grip on here. Now, if you have a bench, you could actually do these at a decline to really work the lower part of the chest. If you have some sort of a leg attachment that you can put in here like I do, you can go at a decline, or if your bench goes down just a little bit, like this one does, you can do a little bit of a decline, but a flat bench is perfectly fine. We're gonna go ahead and grab 2 dumbbells here, and like I said, it's an underhand grip on these. So typically on a bench press, your hands are over the top of those and you're coming down this. This, we're reversing it and we're going underhand. This is bringing those elbows down closer to our sides, and so it's below. So instead of being up here on the top of our chest, we're going below and we'll work the lower part of the chest. So grab these 2 dumbbells. Just like before, guys, make sure you're using your legs to get those dumbbells into position. We don't have to start with the underhand grip right from the beginning like this. So get them into position first, press them up, then just turn your hands. So now we're in that underhand grip. So you want to go lighter on these because you're really going to feel this. Now keep those elbows in close to your sides and then press up and then all the way down. And you're going to bring those dumbbells together at the top. You're really going to feel this in your lower chest. And because we're bending at that underhand, you're not gonna be able to keep the dumbbells or your elbows as close to your sides as we typically can. They have to flare out a little bit, but you're really getting almost a fly in there, like a dumbbell chest fly. But you're gonna do that for 30 seconds or until failure, like I said. After you've completed that, you're gonna go ahead and rest for a 30 seconds after that. That completes 1 round of this workout. Then we're gonna repeat that same sequence of the dumbbell incline bench, the dumbbell alternating bench, and those underhand dumbbell bench for a total of 4 rounds, which makes up the full 12-minute workout. That is the workout of today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this workout. In the comment section down below, let me know what else you want to see. I'll do my best to bring it to you. And as always, remember to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of these daily workouts. And I will see you right back here tomorrow in the garage.